This is Latonya Gilliard. How you doing? You know what? I had all this stuff set to talk to you about, ladies, but about dating. And I went to the doctor today, and there's something going on with my clavicle or whatever, and he told me to go back and look at old pictures to see if I could see the difference. And so I saw some of those old pictures, and it just made me realize how hard I have been on myself when it came to my image and my appearance or my body. You know, I knew ladies who would never go even to the mailbox with rollers in their hair. They would take it out, do all this stuff, just to step foot outside. Now, I do believe in, of course, looking your best that you can at all times. Although I will throw on a nice frump and go out with no makeup or whatever, hey, if it's one of those days. But I did have a time when I really didn't like the way I felt in my body. And I didn't like the way I thought my body looked. Anytime I saw pictures, and there's not a lot of pictures of me back then because I didn't like taking pictures at all. And it's like now I have to. And I guess just in growing and evolving, I have come to learn that all this inner work that I've done on myself, everything that I teach you or talk to you about, it really works. I'm here to tell you, always do your work on yourself when it comes to a standpoint of how you feel and view yourself. Because number one, if you don't feel that good about yourself and how you look and how you appear, it's going to affect everything. Everything. It's going to affect the way you view yourself with men. It's going to affect the way you work. It's going to affect the way you relate to your children. It's going to affect the way you relate to your friends and your family. It affects everything because this is what you see first in the mirror. And it's also what everyone else sees first. And what you have to realize is, what are you putting out there? Are you being real with yourself? Are you being authentic with yourself? And that's easier said than done because we have bought so many lies. We have bought into the crap. When I see commercials on TV, I see the ladies all thin and, wispy, I want to call it. And even to this day, people who design clothes, unless they specifically design clothes for women of a certain weight or girth, everything is built for a size 2 model. Why do we think that looks so good? Why is that the standard of the way we're supposed to look? Why do you clothing designers build clothes first and foremost for women that are that size, and anyone else that's even up higher is called plus size? Why is it not the women who are the 14s and the 16s? That's normal size. And as you go down, you're a minus. Why? See, I know it's all the European standard of beauty and the way they think women are supposed to look and what's beautiful, And so now those of us that are not size 6, 7, 8, or 9 even, we go up into the curvy. We're shapely. That doesn't mean that they're size 2s that aren't curvy. They're just little curves. You know what I mean? So everyone, all ladies under the sound of my voice, hear this. Go by your own standard of beauty, which is not what you see in the magazines, not what you see at school, not what a man tells you he wants you to look like, okay? It's by what you feel, and it's by healthy, okay? So I know in the African American community, there's fat, P-H-A-T, thick, healthy. Yeah, I know. A lot of our men like women with some meat on the bones. That's what they say. And you know what? That's good. That's good. Because every culture is different. There's a lot of men who, even in our own culture, that don't feel that way. You gotta be athletic, fit, in shape, thin, shapely. Here's the thing. Everybody's got their own preferences for a body type. If you don't fit into someone else's body type, so be it. Stop making yourself try to fit into somebody else's preference, okay? If you feel good about yourself, if you feel like, hey, I like my little fluffy hips, you know, I might want to work on my little gut, you know, get rid of that, but I want to keep my thighs, I want to keep my behind, I want to keep, you know, feel good about yourself. Begin to own it so that you can teach the younger girls how to own what they have. I have seen way too many girls starving themselves, teenagers, just to fit into something that their mothers have crammed into them about, you know, you have to be thin, you know, you have to be this, you have to, look, if your child is athletic, she's probably already going to be thin, or she might be a track star that's got thick thighs and behind but can fly. You have to let people be themselves, and you can do that when you let yourself be yourself. Find out who yourself is and appreciate your body. Be in your body. Stand in the mirror naked and look at your body and appreciate every inch of it. Now, if your knees and everything aches and hurts because you're too heavy, do what it takes for you to lose the weight and get healthy. If you're very, very thin and you don't like looking bony so much that your legs stand apart, you know, that gap that everybody likes, you don't like it because you think you feel like a skeleton, you got no meat on your bones, get healthy. Do what it takes for you to look the way. If it's easy for you to eat healthy and gain weight, then go for it. But you've got to be satisfied with yourself. Right now while you're skinny, right now while you're heavy, like yourself, appreciate yourself, because you could be in a box 6 feet under. God didn't make any mistakes. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Look in the mirror and say, man, I love you and I'm taking care of you, because you are the only you that you're going to have. And somebody loves you. Somebody somewhere cannot do without you. Somebody needs you. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.